This one's a stupid idea.
Stupid idea.
I didn't see that.
Oh.
Honestly, so.
And then after you start using them, they sort of make sense.
Yes.
Okay, so who created this event?
I did.
Tell me that somewhere.
That's one get to some of them.
Pull down the description.
Search for GDG Mercer.
Well, it's right there.
Yeah.
But pull down
Did we share that?
the little thing here.
Did you have the popcorn sauce?
Created by GDG. So you're GDG Mercer University.
But that's the web page. For the Google Plus page.
Yeah. So there's our web page, and then click on that right there. I've got a link to it on there. The GDG.
Why don't you show a big event?
Oh, we could do that. When we were at, didn't this talk about Google I/O?
This talk is about Google I/O.
When we were at Google, and you should be doing this because
I'm going to go get popcorn.
Okay. When we went to,
And you're not going to do this Friday, so you owe me.
That's right. I'm not going to be here Friday. Aren't you all happy? Ooh, who's in my class?
I'm not.
That's right. It's Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Darn. I'll be here Thursday. At Google I/O this year, they introduced these events, and they said that to sort of show how they work, they actually created an event called Google I/O After Hours Party with Train and Paul Oakenfold. And so if we go look at that event, so what the idea of the event is, it has a before, during, and after effect. You can actually announce and invite people with Google events. And so they actually invited everybody at Google I/O to this event. So we all saw, oh, there's a party at a certain time in a certain place. And during the event, you can go to your Google Plus app on your cell phone and sort of join the event and set it up, put yourself in party mode. And all the pictures you take at the event get automatically uploaded to the event page. And you can also send comments like, oh, I really like the song they're singing. Oh, did you see the hovercraft demo in the back corner? And so you can actually send comments and pictures directly to the web page during the event. And then after the event, it's sort of a history, shows you what actually happened during the event. And so this is an event, I went to it. I didn't take any pictures. I wonder why you took pictures.
I took pictures.
So they get, oops, how do I get this? It's private. I'm logged in as me, and I was invited to the party.
Is music coming out?
YouTube and the events are different.
I got to send music.
Okay. And I'm thinking you guys understand YouTube.
Yeah, I think
things.
they made it be private.
Well,
But he's part of the private.
I know. Yeah, it seemed like I was part of it anyway.
Might need
So
a
if you
long-
come down here, there's 1,000-something pictures. 1,052 people took photos. Where is it? Somewhere it tells you how many people came. This is one of the biggest events because how often you have 5,000 people invited to an event.
I think it was in the top.
I saw the number somewhere like 10,000. Look at how many photographers there were, and that's how many tag people.
So John, you might want to open it in Google. Maybe that. Sometimes it.
Open it out.
Sometimes just
This guy did. Actually,
just mouse over.
and look at all my events. We come down here. It says you and 2,613 other people went to this event. Yeah, well, there's over 5,000 there, so that's not that great a turnout.
Well, that's how many checked in.
Checked in, yeah. And so this is just you can actually start scrolling through. I guess there's ways of seeing certain people's pictures, right? So how do I find? Up here.
So you click on one of the photographers.
So here's some pictures that Dr. White took. Oh, is Travis coming to his talk today? Oh, I think I took that picture
You probably
with
took
your camera. And then Charlie took these pictures. Oh no! Oh, the snake was really cool. Can you describe that snake?
No.
What its purpose was?
That's an IBC root beer in your hand, right, Dr. Allen?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like she has Dr. Pepper. She has one of those. You see those little magnetic strips
Yeah.
you wrap around your beer can to make it look like.
Oh, it's oh man! Oh, I just noticed that.
Yeah. The one thing about their after-hours party is that they take care of you.
But they've actually got it set up so now you can self-serve beer.
Oh, nice. With the tap.
Based on your ID. So Travis couldn't get beer
Aw.
because he was too young.
Unless he hacked it.
It didn't work though.
It didn't really work
bunch of
well,
hackers
but, you know,
you
it's
have to
the
get up
future.
to.
Travis didn't get beer. No.
Well, and they just made self-driving cars legal on the highways in California, so the future is coming.
Self-driving cars?
Wasn't there a state that made licenses for self-driving?
That was Nevada.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
The DMV still has to work out some stuff for California.
too slow.
Self-driving cars probably.
But it's legal to do it.
They drive
I'll just
better
take a picture of
than
it.
any human.
I'd be so upset if I arrived.
You guys
wanted the popcorn?
I would
Sort
cry.
of like the golf course. I don't remember seeing that.
Okay.
Dr.
It's a
White,
golf course.
Yes, sir.
did you see this? Looks like a
It is an Android golf course, right? Little putt-putt.
I don't
Oh,
remember
nice.
seeing that.
No, but I think that might have just been added last week. Androids. I'll be right back.
Anyway, so this is an event, and we are actually running an event right now. Now, I wonder if we get as many pictures in our event as they got in this event. So I go back to our GDG meeting, and oh, good, Dr. White just put a picture up there. So as you're going in, if you want to put some kind of comments in there, I guess let me do it from my phone. So I can go to my Google event here, and I got all that stuff, and I can actually say I want to put a comment in there, and I can say, oh, I did this last time. Where's popcorn?
Nice.
Hey, I'm typing right. The popcorn.
Let's go, James.
Oh, popcorn.
Did you still?
It's not been auto
Copy
correct
card that
here.
you wanted like a year
Okay,
ago?
so I'm sending a post to the event, and it should pop up here anytime. Yeah, there it is. So it's sort of during the event, it's sort of a live feed of, oh, someone just did a popcorn picture, yay. So, and this will be like a historical, so you could actually use it for, you could almost use it to document a formal meeting. Like if you're having a conversation and you want to have minutes or notes about the event, you could, and Nathan got here, yay.
Why do we need people when we have technology?
Good point. But we still need popcorn.
You can also make an event entirely in Google Hangout as well.
In the Hangout. So the Hangout can become an event. Okay. That's good. We do want to talk about Hangouts. Can y'all use Hangouts? I've never gone into a Hangout, I don't think. We could, Dr. White, have you ever gone into a Hangout?
Yes, I hang out with my husband almost nightly
Okay.
because I have unlimited data and no minutes on my phone.
So y'all can go in there and chat.
Yeah. Do we want to hang out with somebody?
What? They just said that you can actually get an event within a Hangout. See, I haven't done that.
I haven't done that.
So anyway, we can come back and check this out later. Y'all should have a picture of what y'all look like. Now here's a question. Y'all are Google developers, right?
Sure.
I take a picture in party mode with my phone and it posts twice.
Or not at all.
Or not at all. So here I can't get everybody. Sorry, I'm gonna miss you over there. And you're leaning out. There we go. Okay. So I just took a picture, and I'll say I'm done, and it's going to put it up here twice. So that's a bug. I'm trying to. Oh, did this one go twice? Two different.
Tyler has to
Okay, so not just me. I'm glad to see this because this has happened to me several times, and I haven't figured it out. Do you do any other kind of automatic picture uploads?
I know Gmail likes to double up my emails a lot.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I had mine configured to automatically, all my pictures get copied to my Dropbox. And And then I had it where all of them got copied to my Google Plus account, but to a private folder. And then I turned it on for party mode, and I was seeing doubles. And so I tried to, maybe it's some kind of conflict with those other upload programs. Well, that's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
No, the third one's different.
Oh, okay, so that's
See?
One.
The third one's a picture of the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Are you done?
There's
Good,
only
you
one.
got a picture of that.
Yeah, what if we
So I'm guessing it's not salty enough for you?
make this bigger and slide this over, make it really big there.
Lab 200.
So anyway, that's the event, and they're be kind of cool. We did an event last week. Last week's event was,
It's on a different GDG account though. So that
but I went to it, didn't I?
Yeah,
I was
you
oh,
went to it.
that's old. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right near the top. Yeah.
I'm upset. The River Splashy Fun Time didn't have any pictures.
Well, I didn't go to it, that's why. So this is last week's event. We have a few pictures in there. Notice that one's twice and that one's twice. Guess who uploaded those? Can I delete them now while that I'm here?
I think so.
Probably delete one of them.
Yeah, right there in the top one.
Sorry, I mean, Dr. White, I just
That's the second.
deleted you.
And you didn't delete all of them.
Yay. Okay, so that's events. We used to sort of play with events. I'll move this back over to our current event, and then I'll flip over to this slide that Dr. White made.
Oh, you want me to stand up?
Yeah, because I'm going to get some popcorn.
Okay. That's fair.
It's better than a salty as well. Also,
I like it though.
It's better, less on it.
I got the new website.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay. I like that better than our other.
I didn't measure this. I couldn't find the measuring thing. I just don't.
So you might eyeball it.
It's not familiar with
Okay, so every year Google comes out with HTML slide stacks. And you can, make them say anything you want them to. And I hope this says something appropriate.
It's weird. I'll probably write on that.
And so our talk day is members report. I don't know where Cameron is, and I thought Travis would be here.
running that for and you.
Oh, okay.
I did.
And so what is Google I/O and the important part for y'all, and some of you know this already, but even if you can't attend Google I/O, all of the sessions are taped. So you can come out and you can go to day 1 and can go through the schedule and you can say, yeah, this session here looks absolutely wonderful. Okay, Android apps in Google Play, well, what's new in Android? You click it and there you go. So you can see the presentation as it was given.
You can also watch it live.
And you can watch it live during the conference. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and that's, I'm used to O'Reilly's conferences, the open source conference, and they used to do this, and now they'll sell you a set of lectures for $200. So this is nice to have. Okay, so it started in 2008 as a 2-day conference. The first year, it was tickets were on sale for 90 days or something before the conference. I think you could walk up to the door and register. Second year, they were on sale for about 45 days, but they gave away a phone.
The first year they didn't give away a phone?
The first year, they didn't give away anything. The next year, they gave away 2 phones. Registration closed in 11 days. And then last year, registration closed in 30 minutes. And this year in about 12 seconds.
More.
No, you were logging in
You
exactly.
said 12 seconds.
Yeah, you were logging in exactly at the time. They were actually doing a lottery.
Right.
But you were on the second when registration opened in the day.
Yeah. But Travis got in at 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
No, Cameron did. Travis got in the same way.
Oh, yeah. Cameron got in.
Yeah, so there was strange things going on.
Yeah, I thought that they all sold out within the first 10, 12 minutes, but it was so overflowed that they weren't all,
Yeah,
there were
they
more
were-
people who signed up in the first 2 seconds than there were tickets available.
Anyway, it was really difficult to get tickets.
Yeah.
But the good news is I really liked how you got in ultimately, and I think everybody ought to do that.
Yeah.
Did you do one of those contests?
Let's talk about how Travis got in, not how I got in.
Okay, so how Travis got in.
I never.
They actually had a programming contest, and if you, it sort of got even messed up. They said like, I guess that they had like 100 tickets, and the top 100 scorers can buy a ticket. But then something happened, and they messed up something, and they just let anybody who submitted a problem get a ticket.
Yeah, so it was a programming contest, and the problems, well, the first problem, they said, now they announced it on Google Plus, and the reason we used Google Plus the day before. And they said, here's some practice problems you can try. And so both Dr. Allen and Travis, being good, studious people, did the practice problems. And question number one of the two was the practice problem. So they submitted within the first 30 seconds or so. And then they had changed the rules. At first it had been if you submit one and you're in the first to submit one, but since they reviewed the practice problem, it wasn't. Last year, the problems that you had to solve to get in were god awful.
I didn't see them last year.
Oh, they were hard. It was like, which library would you use an Android to do? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. And then so, you know, and if you got through the first 100, you got to write an Android application that would be judged for creativity and stuff for the next 2 hours. Good. I'm happy for it. So I could see everybody having to go through what you went through again and being able to pay the academic transfers. They doubled the price of the conference this year, and that didn't stop me. Okay.
They also went from 2 days to 3 days,
Yeah.
but their price went up more than 50%.
What's the price now?
Academic is 300, professional is 100. Okay, so
They should make academic 200 professional help. Just to try and keep a bunch of random people.
well, but we complain about a bunch of random people who just go there to get bad. And I knew one of them last year, but it was the wife of one of the techies I worked with, and we know techie wives can't be techie. But no, she went to the sessions. It's not like she just picked up scraps. She
Oh, I
actually
didn't know she went to the session.
Yeah, she did. So, but this year, we'll see about Google Glass. They sold, what, 2,000 Google Glasses at the site?
Wow, really?
Oh, they could have, yeah.
You know, so and this was more than the price of the conference. So these people are not just there for free. They're there because they really care about the game.
Were they sold it for you?
1,500. Oh, believe me, I remember.
I almost wanted to buy one.
First university card?
Don't, I wish, no, but they
You
haven't
didn't, you didn't pay for it.
No, not yet.
Yeah. But they gave it, you just put it on hold.
No, it's not ready yet.
But they will do it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so anyway, here we have Google I/O in 3 minutes. And
to the over 6,000 people here, to our Google I/O viewing parties that are happening all around the world, to the over 1 million people who will be watching live stream on YouTube. Welcome to Google I/O. It's been a pretty busy year, and I'm thrilled to announce our latest milestone. 1 million new Android devices are activated every single day. We're introducing Nexus 7. It's a beautiful 7-inch tablet. It's running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean.
We brought together the power of Android and Google Play to develop the first consumer electronics product Google has ever designed and built from the ground up. We call it Nexus Q.
Well, like even the ports on my phone, I'm a huge geek. This is my Christmas.
There's a lot of cool things that come out on the Chrome side. We're pretty excited about.
It's an exciting demo to see Chrome on Android phones, Android tablets, and now on the iPhone and the iPad. So no matter which device you're using, we are working really hard across all all important software platforms. No other browser vendor is doing this. And as of today, we've almost doubled again to 310 million active users. By our internal metrics, Chrome is the most popular browser in the world globally.
Cirque du Soleil in a browser. What a fantastic challenge. We created this world completely in HTML.
This is what happens when you add 10,000 ports to your application. That's the kind of scalability and performance that Google can deliver.
In just 1 year, over 250 million people have upgraded to Google+. Party and keep in touch. We think software should make all of that more awesome. That's why today we're so excited to be announcing Google Plus events.
Also helps us.
I'm always surprised by the capability of developers to party.
Over 1,000 people turned on party mode and contributed over 13,700 photographs from last night's concert.
Google is as big as it gets, and it's as cool as it gets.
Who wants to see a demo class? Gather up. One good right down the side of the road. Don't run anything over.
When they jumped out of the plane on the Sunny Center, they were pulled off the side and wiped it in. That was the most exciting thing I saw.
This, ladies and gentlemen, truly is the best time ever to deliver and to build for the web.
It's just the love that Google gives back to their developers. Thank you all very much.
And Sergey Brin had never publicly spoken at a Google I/O before this. So it was pretty cool that he was there, standing up in front of him. Because Larry Page had been all over the news as somebody who, stepped out, didn't go to the stockholders meetings, and it was concerned. So Sergey was there to show the flag. Oh, I don't want to see this. Okay, let's try it this way. Got an idea how we can...
Is that an arrow on the bottom left?
No, this is the...
The logo, I know, but what for me?
Yeah, that would be nice. Actually, we can probably...
At the very top in the URL, type 4.
How about 5?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, skip it.
Skip it.
Control F5.
Okay. So, Dr. Allen's going to tell us about his I/O experience.
Oh, is that what I was supposed to do? I just picked one thing that stood out, and was that actual introduction of Glass.
Oh
In that 3-minute, in the short little video, they had a chunk of this. But what happened? This is a long video. We don't watch the whole thing. But I wonder if I can start it and control the sound.
Yeah, the sound is on at your meeting.
I want to do that.
So Vic has always run these things.
I'll let you just let me hear you listen to the first part.
And we have a special surprise for you. We got something very
I saw this twice this
It's a little
weekend.
bit time sensitive, so I apologize for interrupting. You've seen some really compelling demos here. They were slick, they were robust. This is going to be nothing like that. This can be overwhelmed in about 500 different ways. So tell me now, who wants to see a demo class? So, we've been really excited to test it for a few months. The unit I actually really want to show you. I lent to a friend, and he's going to share momentarily. My friend is JP. He does a lot of skiing, base jumping, wingsuiting, all sorts of crazy things. And he's actually pretty close by. He's just about a mile overhead right now. Those buddies. They have 2 glass units. If you guys can maybe if we were to wait a couple minutes, maybe they'll bring them down. All right. We're about to get into a hangout here with JT. Hey, JT, can you hear me? No. We may have a few technical issues or something.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The problem they're having is that it's hard to get wireless a mile above
I was
city.
hoping to maybe get that unit I listed down here, and I thought maybe you guys could show us a fun time on the way down.
Yeah, you can hear me down there on the listening to your speech through the hangout. It's pretty cool.
Cool. I see you and friends are pretty close by there. Any chance we can get a little view out the window?
That's beautiful up here. We have a view on our show. Here we go.
All right, this is the hangout from glass.
Now, y'all have done Hangouts. You know how each computer can have its window showing. These are their glasses showing.
I see the roof of Moscone there. So if you guys can, be safe, but get it down here in a hurry for us, we'd love to watch that.
Okay, you'll have to stand by. We've got our wingsuits, so we've got a pretty good range.
Okay, I'd check this out. We can jump up to like at 4.5 minutes. I'm just going to jump forward a little bit.
You need to watch them getting out though.
Oh no, that's when it's going to happen like. I was there. We were inside this auditorium. They were above us, and we were waiting for them to. You can see it down
I was really afraid Sergey was going to jump and we'd see a billionaire fall to his death.
I'm going to take a few pictures to record this for posterity. Now they're off.
So there's still a wireless connection with the glasses.
All right, and they're flying. Look at that. You can see Moscone right below there.
The Moscone's next to a 25
Hang out through Google Glass.
story hotel. Moscone's maybe 5 stories.
And they're under canopy. Chutes are open. Woo.
Probably would have to get a permit.
Okay, where's Nick? Nick, this is hangout on air.
Okay.
So it's a little bit tricky landing on the building.
That would be
as you
the problem.
imagine. I don't know if you've ever tried this kind of thing before.
We'll have to see about setting it up.
You can see all their perspectives now. They're going to have to line up.
I don't know how to put it on a network.
It's a little bit of
but I've had that.
it's a pretty big work actually, which is good for their landing. There's whole yellow arrows up there aiming for. It's pretty exciting. Hopefully they land it.
You want to do that? Yeah. Work for Google?
Yeah, get you a free ticket to Google I/O.
All right.
Now this isn't Google Glass. Much better camera.
Yeah, this different camera.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to be bringing something down to the stage.
Okay, folks. Thank you. Okay, so the roof is a little bit big there, so it would take a while to run down the length of it. So we got actually a few bikers up there for this eventuality. We got a wearing glass too, and there's a little package. Let's see if we can get it here in a hurry. All right, here we go. First person to glass. We're the bikers. Yeah. Woohoo! When they come down. And there's only one good way down the side of the building. It's pretty high up there. If you haven't been up there before.
Imagine driving one of that.
Trained professionals.
You watch the guy below
All
him.
right, are they going?
He's going to Australia.
That's great.
Close call. Sorry about that. This was totally odd. I was never seen that perspective before. And we're looking forward to this. All right. We got a couple more rights. It's a little bit of a long way. I apologize.
This might be the scariest part.
Alright. Please stay in your seats, folks. Don't get into the aisles. Just keep the aisles clear. Shirley, come up. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Alright.
I think the rest is just acknowledgements here.
Alright. Big round of applause for our biker.
Yeah, we're showing what's in the package.
It's a glass.
What a surprise.
So are they nothing more than glasses with the camera, or do they actually have?
That's my computer messing up.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, I'm
Big round of applause. We got the colors in the back. Let's sign them up. And
So is Charlie in there?
Charlie's in there.
Where
Yeah,
is
you
he?
can see him. He just swayed into
takes a
frame.
little while. And we got this. Let's see. And this
If you've been at every Google I/O, you get special
thank you guys so much. That was
privileges.
amazing.
Have you?
So, no, I missed the first two. But you get to sit in the first 3 rows. So my husband goes off to these things and sits, 100 rows out in front of me.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Now maybe we should. Well, all right. Well, come on up, guys. You're right here. Come on up. Take them out. These are the repellers. All the bikers you saw up there. And there's the skydiving crew coming down the aisle. Hey, JT, that was amazing. All right. Hey, thank you, guys. We were worried about this. That was awesome. All right, thank you all so much. Now maybe we should tell you a little bit about class. All right, guys, have fun. You can meet them. They'll be out and around if you want to chat with them. Thank you so much. Now, here's what. No, this is a lot of money. We're gonna have to. I think we have to do that again. Sorry, we'll find the time. We actually might find the time if you want to see behind the scenes, maybe catch.
Since this was a surprise and we may not have been watching live.
But now I just want to tell you a bit about how
really wanted to see
it
it live.
happened and why we're so excited about glass. And tell you that I have Bob up in Israel. Please welcome him.
Now, the interesting part about the technology is not in this video. You will have to go search for that. No? Now, how do I get back to your...
Go up and change it to page 7. We decided that. We didn't embed the videos the last time I did this, so this may be why.
Didn't they come out with a trailer of the glass before I/O that had people like doing rock climbing on bikes or something?
Yeah, and the one that really is, will sell glasses, mother and baby.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the ukulele one was pretty good.
Oh,
yeah. I think we need to make one about Google glassing and driving and having this terrible accident.
You're on camera.
Well, it's true though. It can happen.
It could.
Just like texting and driving, it's Google glassing and driving.
Texting and driving.
But yeah, it's up. You
Maybe.
it's heads up.
No, because it might be I'm watching a movie. Oh my gosh, he's about to stab me.
Your
You
hand is
ever see one
out.
of those self-driving
Is Travis going to do something?
Maybe on Friday.
Okay. So.
So he's not here. I thought he was going to be here tonight. I just put him in the slide.
Yeah.
What happens is the slide deck has a config file where you can put all the information about people. So I put him in there. And I put Levi in there.
In space.
Space. And I put Cameron because I thought he was going to be here.
Would we try to put Levi into the? He could be in our hangout.
Hangout. Yeah, we could do a hangout on air.
That would be cool.
Oh, 2 pictures again. How do I get rid of it? I like the sun effect. Did you like that sun effect? Hey. Why didn't it go away? Well, I'm not worried about it now.
So I don't know how we start a hangout. Look at actions.
I'm thinking if Levi were aware, he could just be in here and send us a picture.
Click more and
Click who?
more on the left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, and that gives us a hangout associated with this event?
No.
Oh.
You have to make a hangout.
Oh, okay. You can't tie a hangout into the event?
But I could make one at GDG Mercer University.
Yeah. So it's sort of embarrassing that my phone plan, I use T-Mobile, has unlimited data and 100 minutes of talk. So it's cheaper for my husband and I to hang out than it is to talk to each other.
Yeah.
So we hang out, and I'm using my Chromebook for that tonight. You're gonna see how that works.
Why wouldn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, you were invited to the Florida football game. I was saying, those are my hangouts.
Oh, that was just those are just some a list of
Events.
events. Okay, so I need to go back to, you have to into your slideshow?
No, I got stuff in the slideshow too.
Oh yeah, here we go. So I can step away from the podium?
You can step away from the podium.
All right. Don't trip
Okay,
over
so the
board.
last time I did this, you're our guinea pigs, and you're going to tell us what we should do on Friday. So,
What she should do on Friday.
Oh, crap, you're gonna.
Oh, how'd that
Who volunteered to do this on Friday?
I think you did.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you. Nobody asked me. My name just showed up.
No, you said let's do it Tuesday, practice and do it Friday.
Well, that's because I knew we had to do it Friday.
Oh.
But the schedule came out, and I looked down the list, and I'm on it. It's like, oh.
I guess this just means I'm the more clever one of the two of us.
So what you're saying is I have to go out and kill one of my cousin's wives and have him get remarried in the next 3 days?
No, you don't.
All you really need to do is
Kill the wife and then go to the funeral.
Ah!
See, they think I'm going to a funeral now.
No.
I'm going to a wedding, not a funeral.
So, but anyway, and y'all can contribute too.
Oh yeah, sometimes weddings really are,
Yeah.
for the soul.
Well, the last time I did this talk, and I can give you a pointer to the slides, I was the programming language person because that's what I am. I'm a programming language person. And, oh my gosh, we've got my Twitter address up there even. It's so exciting.
You have a Twitter address?
I have a Twitter address. Okay, so the Go programming language. Go is expressive, concise, clean, and efficient. Its concurrency mechanisms make it easy to write programs that get the most out of multi-core and network machines. Multi-core and network is wildly important.
Is what?
Wildly important.
Wildly
it's the
important.
big thing about Go.
Okay.
I mean, the syntax is a little funky, but the multi-core networking is really where the power is. Tim Harold, when he learned Go last year, are we on?
Maybe.
Yeah, when Tim saw Go last year, he does a lot of parallel computing with Dr. Pounds, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is so much smarter than any other language. And there are days when I understand parallel computing. Today isn't one of them, but there are days when I understand. So novel type system allows flexible and modular program construction. Okay, so what is Go? Go is actually the old technology of Google I/O. It's been around since This is the third year it's been included in Google I/O. If you go to a Google I/O in person, go to the Go Talks, they always have something to give away. And I'm sorry, I was going to grab my Go t-shirt, I'll have to wear it Friday. But they always have nice giveaways. So I have a t-shirt and I have a gopher. And if you open a command shell on these machines, for some reason they have the Go Gopher as the icon. We did go in using the command shell last year.
We were waiting for them to be the version 4.
Yeah. So anyway, but Go 1 was only launched on March 28th. So, and I did the talk on April 3rd. So, I don't know if you all have learned enough programming languages to have the first question you ask when you see a new language be, why the heck do we need a new language?
Why the heck do we need a new language?
Well, so I'm not going to answer this because there was a kick-ass presentation called Meet the Go Team. 6 members of the Go Team, including, and I don't know if you're too young to appreciate this, Rob Pike and Ken Thompson. The C and Unix. You know Pike and Thompson.
Oh, we're all buddies.
Well, but I mean, if you go look at the original
names.
Unix books, Ken Thompson, yes, I mean, these are mild gods. Rob Pike is really into Go, and Ken Thompson is the first time I've seen him. But so you can follow the link here and go out and listen to the question. And it was interesting because, you know, I say, oh, parallel. And Ken Thompson just said, oh, crap, Java's a pain to write. I don't like writing Java. And so, you know, that you've got some fancy data structure with generics, blah, 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 equals new fancy data structure with generics, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, you know, you just say the variable equals the new thing, and it figures, well, I bet your type should match that. You know, duh. Okay. So they talk about that. Why should you use Go? You know, if you're not part of the Go team. App Engine. I don't know if this group wants to know more about App Engine. You know a lot about App Engine?
I feel like I missed all the talks on that. I feel like I missed all the talks on that because they were first semester last year.
We didn't. Well, I wasn't here every week last year either. But App Engine is Google's web programming environment. So you can set up all sorts of web applications that are hosted by Google with App Engine. And now Compute Engine is their cloud solution. And so there was a session on computing map tiles with Go on App Engine. But there's only 3 languages supported for App Engine. Python, the Java virtual machine, and now Go. So it's a good language to be supported. There was a session on Go in production. Okay, and there were some people who were just like, oh man, Go is great, let me tell you how it's fixed my world. But you can find people who say that about any language. But it's a fun session. And again, these slides are out on Black Hawk. In the Mugtide folder underneath, so you'll figure out where they are. Then you do Go. Go is designed for concurrency. And at the end of the Go concurrency pattern talk by Rob Pike, I was sitting there going, I got concurrency down. I understand. Actually, I was geeky. I grokked it. I mean, I really had internalized why concurrency and how Go gave it to you in all sorts of different ways. So if you have any interest in concurrency, this is a great talk to see. And Rob Pike also has some cool presentation references to other presentations he's made. And concurrency is not parallelism. And I'm sitting there going, okay. But, so there we go. If you're really interested in learning Go, it's free. You can get all things Go at GoLang. There is a lovely, let me just open this quickly. I don't know how many saw this last year. But you want to program Go? We have an editor right there. You know, so you want to see what happens with below mustard? There we go. And so you can very easily just run stuff. I used this in 330 last semester, or last year, and I had students who never bothered with the compiler. They just ran all of their class projects and
Wow.
so.
Wow.
But there are binary distributions for lots of systems. And well, that was because before March of this year, to compile Go, the command was X8C or X6C. It was just ridiculous. Okay. But documents, references, what is the tutorial?
What is it now?
Hmm?
What is it compiled now?
Go.
Oh,
Or Go C, something like that.
that makes
But-
sense.
You know, a tour of Go is just lovely. So you have the tour, you can type code in here and step through.
Is it compiled?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and remember.
I think
quite honestly-
concurrency would be compiled.
Yeah, but you know, there's so much else going on. So
Yep.
I will check before Friday. But you won't be here to ask that question Friday.
No, but you'll have that answer to tell everybody.
Yeah. So, but if you're interested in Go, there's a lot to it. It's a fun one. It really is a lot more fun than many other languages. But I teach 2 of them, so I'm going to say it. Okay. The new language, since Go was introduced back in March, is Dart.
Wait a minute. You said Go was introduced in
Well, I mean, Go 1 came out in March, so Go was really released wide in March.
1.0 was March, but it's been around for a couple of years.
Yeah, it was I first saw it at Google I/O 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
And it was really cool because 2 years ago at Google I/O, people went, that's a cool session. And I went to the open source conference a month or 2 later, and you couldn't get in the Go group. The open source community thought that Go was better than sliced bread. The open source community just adored Go. So it is what everybody was talking about at us. Okay, Dart. Dr. Allen can speak better to this.
Dart?
Well, is JavaScript a perfect programming language?
Is JavaScript a perfect programming language? Well, first off, is there such thing as a perfect programming language?
Okay, but are there little things about JavaScript that bother you, or big things about JavaScript?
Tons. Yeah, there's a lot of ill features in JavaScript.
So, yeah, and if you understand that, then you won't need to see this first video. I don't do a lot of JavaScript. But the first video is, let us tell you the big problems as we see them in JavaScript. What are in the web class with that?
Do some Dart?
Well, at least understand the big problems.
Maybe. I'm thinking I was gonna, I thought Dart was gonna die.
You know, it might. They throw a lot of things out there.
I heard that one of the lead developers that was working on it with.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. Unless it's because he became a millionaire and decided to
No.
wing jump for a living.
He wanted to start a new business.
Okay.
It's making Arrow.
But one reason that Dart might not die is that Dart will compile to JavaScript. So it's not that you have to be running on the latest version of Chrome or targeting the latest version of Chrome for Dart to work. You can actually write in a more reasonable high-level language and then compile it down to JavaScript and then deploy, you know, basically assembly level type JavaScript. And JavaScript is available in many places. So there were a bunch of sessions on Dart. The main introduction where it's like, this is what you might not like about JavaScript, and this is how Dart is, etc. There was putting the app into web apps, so there was more web programming in Dart, and then migrating from the Google Windows Toolkit, which had no press. Did you see anything on the GWT at Google I/O? It wasn't used a lot. So it was almost not there. Something else you can get into at Google I/O, and I thought it would be much harder, is 2-hour code labs where you sit down with people who develop Dart, who are no longer there, you know. And they will walk you through, you know, in this case, your first Dart app, because there's not a lot of expert Dart programmers out there. So you create an entire chat client and chat server, and you create web-based chat in a 2-hour session, even if you're reading. So I got that to work. It was really nice that they only had 40 seats, and my gosh, you know, I walked in and there was a seat. So that was real convenient. And I've got all of the material from that if this group wants to do some Dart. My videos split it over 2 weeks. And then the materials are at dartline.org. I think before Google will create a programming language, they need to have nameline.org available as a URL. So you've got GoLang, Dartline. And then, yeah, dartline.org has a lot of information. I'm assuming it's still there. Maybe they killed the project since we left.
Two tabs over.
Oh, yeah, and the neat thing about Dart is when you download it, you get the editor with it. You get the whole shebang. So you can compile to JavaScript so you can use it in modern applications. Okay. All right, that's all we have because 3 of us aren't here. Do we have other contributions?
Not really. About Go. The latest version of GCC, I think it's 4.7.1. It has support for Go launcher.
Oh, cool.
I tried it out yesterday. I just copied and pasted that hello world out.
Yeah.
Just a text file, and it worked.
Oh, cool. That's nice. And they said it was coming back in March. So.
Wait a minute, you just said GCC?
New
So it's now a new supported language as well.
Huh.
So Go might not know. It's fun to program, and it has a cool icon.
It's the icon that gets you.
It's not something you care about enough to actually put in a class.
Oh, I used it in 330, my programming language class lessons.
What about like 204?
Changing the language in 204 is far more complicated because we have to worry about coordinating with the engineering school, coordinating with the business school, and working with the AP program. Isn't that elegant?
Good answer.
Yeah.
Move that 245.
I don't teach 204. Go is, I think it's nice in 330. You know, and if I ever had to teach any of the parallel courses, it would probably show up there.
Why don't you, oh, sorry, if you
I'm having this painful thought that I may, I've been doing Ada and Perl and 330. Oh, Ada is an important language for you guys. At an open source conference, I went to a 3-hour workshop on Zope or a 4-hour workshop on Zope. And like half an hour of it was, let us explain to you nested scope. And they were talking about how difficult this was. And I'm sitting there going, it's Ada. It's Pascal. It's no big deal.
Why don't you explain what that funny little blue light is up there on the front desk?
So this is a Nexus queue, but what's the error? That the network doesn't support what?
I forget.
Yeah.
Multi-something.
Is anyone familiar with what that guy is supposed to do?
Everything.
Everything?
Sync everything.
Not everything.
It's sort of a multimedia. Well, we've got video in it now. We've got audio in it now.
In it?
I don't have any. I've got.
It's my understanding it just pulls out of the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to show a video on it? I'm sure they still got videos.
Oh, I'm sure there are videos on it. Do I want to go to YouTube?
How can I get the videos?
Oh, just hand you the camera. You want to put it on there?
Yeah.
We're going to stop it now. Michael will give it to you.
No, don't stop it now. We've got more meetings.
It's going to run out of memory in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have enough memory. Good. Stop it.